Just realize that there's fire on the mountain if you don't have enough wisdom to strategically consider the reality. Because guess what? If you marry the right guy, who is your encourager, your support, your strength, he might not have everything on day one, but who are you that knows tomorrow? Which one amongst you can tell where the guy sitting in front of you, where he will be in 2 years' time? God has not given it to you. You can have a sense, which is why you pray. And you also objectively consider. Girls, especially to the girls, we pretend not to see what we see. We create the picture of what we want to see and we see it when it doesn't exist. We think we're God because we can change this guy to become what we want him to be. How? Are you God? Your husband or your wife will make you or break you, destroy you or help to build you. It's not an emotional decision. You pray until you're clear about God, but even as you do that, you must be honest about what you see. You know, when I got married on my 28th birthday, I already had a factory. I had, I think, 28 men working for me. My husband was a petroleum engineer working in NNPC. To all intents and purposes, it looked like I was successful and on my way to being more successful, and my husband was a civil servant working for government in a professional capacity. To some people, I was being silly marrying a guy like that. They felt that there's some big rich guy that would fit me better. Better know yourself. Me, I know me. And me, I knew that the only guy that can deal with me, my personal dreams, ambitions, and drive, is a guy who is self-assured, confident, and who loves the me that I am, who loves my ambition, and has no fears whatsoever of what he thinks I will be. So imagine me then. To me now, I've been married for 28 years to the same guy. But the me he married, that they thought was he, ambitious, driven, too smart for our own good, intimidate boys with my intelligence and all of that. How can he even add that to the me that I am now? But I knew he was the guy who could deal with me. So I can tell you for sure, my husband can offend me, but he can never offend me. Why? I've forgiven him in advance. Because just for giving me the gift of love that allows me to be myself, that's the best gift he could ever give me. And, excuse me, my husband did not allow me to fulfill your assignment. It's not an acceptable excuse in heaven. My wife is the reason I failed to deploy the portion of your picture that you hid in me. God will not listen. Why? You are responsible for working out your own faith. And you have free will to make the final choice of who you marry. But I'm saying to you, make a smart choice. Don't let the colorful things distract you. As I say to girls, you can always make your own money if it's about money. And if you make your own money in a house, it's not about whose money. Because when the Bible says the two is one, God didn't make mathematical error. Money is nothing, which is the finance part of it. Your attitude to it will make or destroy you. Except you rule money, it will rule you and destroy you.